Hello! Welcome to We Are Degenerates, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, I wanted to touch on two things about the channel. Number one, the name, the origin, and the story of We Are Degenerates. And number two, what type of content you can expect from my videos. Without further ado, let's get into it. First order of business, what is We Are Degenerates? This actually stems back to my college days where I was part of an organization called UCLA Radio, which is a student-run, online-based radio station. I was lucky enough to be a part of the radio station since my freshman year, and one of the assignments was to have a fictitious radio show and a DJ name to go with it. I gave it some thought and came up with this tagline. Hello, this is Degen and you are listening to UCLA Radio. At the time, I noticed that a lot of electronic music acts had Instagram handles that started with We Are. For instance, We Are Galantis. So I mirrored their naming convention and decided to go with We Are Degenerates for a more collective sounding name. And so We Are Degenerates was born. Also, not to be confused with DEGEN, Degen in the NFT world. This had nothing to do with it. I came up with this at least 6 years ago. So just to keep in mind. Now that we have that out of the way, next up, the type of content you should expect from this channel. First up, how much festivals I have attended cost, as well as some logistics involved and how they fared relatively to other festivals I have attended. I may include some external research here and there, but these videos will primarily be based on my personal experiences, just so other people who are interested in attending these events or festivals can reference things I have learned along the way. The second type of videos being how much I spend in a month on localized events in New York City. I plan on doing this monthly, though the cadence may be subject to change depending on how popular they are in terms of viewership and demand. I also promise that I will not deliberately attend events just for content. People who know me know that I do attend a fair share of electronic music events, as that is just the type of music I gravitate towards. So this channel will definitely reflect that personal preference. And my hope is that I will be able to cover a wide enough range of events and venues so that there's something for everyone. Third type of video is a series of how much I spend going out in a certain city. I do like to travel and experience different musical events and festivals, however possible, since the crowd does make up a good portion of that experience. And I just wanted to clarify that as much as I would like to be up to date with all these costs associated to cities I've traveled to in the past, they are only used as reference points and should not be used as a definitive budgeting guide. Finally, I'll be making content on news on the music industry at large, ranging from venues to legislation changes pertaining to how much things cost, all tying it back to the premise of this channel, which is full cost transparency. And that sums it all up. Thank you for coming along for the ride.